dai farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo.
Hello, take 3 I think. This video is about painting floor. I have a storage room, no, not a spare room. I have a spare room that in time, as spare rooms sometimes do, has turned into a storage room. So it's like, I mean, it happens. I think that anybody who has a spare room, or I don't know, maybe not anybody, but a lot of people, many people will agree that that spare room, well, it's, you know, often comes like to the rescue if there is no place to put something. You put it there in the spare room, put this, that, and before you know it, the little spare room that, you know, used to be maybe cutesy has become a basement in the apartment. I like to paint, not walls too, but I like to oil paint. So I decided to take care of that spare storage basement, ground floor room, and turn it into a little studio, little painter studio. So this is my inspiration. I found this picture on Pinterest. The other is, let me just find it. It's here. Vermeer's Artist Studio, Allegory of Painting. You see the floor and that, yeah. I love Vermeer. If I lived in Netherlands, I'd be looking at his paintings all the time. This is my favorite. Delft, View of Delft, my favorite. I remember once when I was a teenager, like just flipping through the pages of some art history book, and you know, there it was, View, Delft. So I did the painting. I went to the store, which is like an equivalent to what the Home Depot is in the States, and asked for a floor paint, like, you know, something durable and thick. They didn't have anything, so I just decided to, I don't know, go with the flow and use whatever I had at home, which were some, you know, leftover paints like this here that I have from that previous projects. That one particular, I'll try to put a link here. I just did like a touch of that red into the mix of white and black. Because if you only mix, I wanted the paint to be like charcoal gray, but if you only mix black and white, it was gray, but it was a little bit dull. So I added just like a little bit of touch of red, and it got the nice gray that I wanted. And I painted 2 coats, and the grout, I didn't have to do the grout, it looked nice, you know, with the gray and white. But I painted it gold, like you see, here you see it, like this detail. So from far away you wouldn't even notice, but it, I don't know, it just gives it a little bit of that Italian palazzo, I don't know, vibe. The last thing was applying the sealant, and I did 3 coats. I used this Sherwin-Williams sealant for stone and concrete. I just chose that one. I thought, I mean, like stone, concrete, sealant. I thought this is something like, you know, strong. That was the only reason that I took it. I done nothing else. I just thought this must be good, and it is. It was. So I did 3 coats of that. But the one thing, when you apply either the, you know, the paint, and after that the sealant in the room, is like 2 things. Like you start at the farthest part of the room, and then you move back towards the door, so that you don't stay trapped, you know, and there is nowhere to step. That's one thing, and the other thing is like the floor while it's drying must be completely, you know, clean. So what I did was, once I finished the gray and white painting, you know, for the sealant, for applying the sealant, I would put on perfect clean white cotton socks. For the room, it's better than just going barefoot or no shoes of, you know, any kind. So 3 coats. I left each coat dry like for about a day. Like I do it in the afternoon, I apply the sealant, and then the next afternoon the second coat, and then the third coat. So like 3 days for that, and then just let it really like dry for a few days. I mean, it will be dry like in a few hours already. This Sherwin-Williams, like 6 to 8 hours, it was already dry. You could walk on it, but I just didn't want to, you know, I just wanted to be like, you know, properly dry before I apply steps in the room. So this is how the room looks now, and I like it. I'm really satisfied with how it turned out, especially since I didn't use like any, you know, special paint or anything, and I am really happy with my Italian palazzo that is not Italian palazzo kind of floor, and little, you know, painter studio. I hope it gets to witness that studio, the creation of some masterpiece artwork. Is always Vermeer until that happens. So, I hope you liked the video. I thank you for watching. I hope you got inspired or encouraged to paint the floors, because maybe you were looking for an inspo. Oh, don't blur me. I'm here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye bye.
Fra guerrieri può far bacco, grande stacchi stretto sacco, schioppo in spalla, sciabla a fianco, collo dritto, muso franco, un gran casco, un gran turbante, molto onor, poco cantante, poco cantante, poco cantante.